executed ours. Their game plan was to drive. We didn't do a very good job containing the dribble, and our rotations were not very good. We've shown signs of that being our weaknesses when we go back and we grade our films. But tonight, this team had enough time to really study our strengths and our weaknesses, and I thought they did a very good job of exploiting areas of our game that we need to improve in.
All right, Coach, did it just seem like maybe the team was a little tired after the long stretch there? Because it seemed like UCF just had a lot more bounce and they were getting to a lot of more hustle balls.
No doubt about that. But that's all mental. That's mental. And there are going to be a lot of teams that we play this year that will be playing with a lot of energy. So unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of using it as an excuse. When you're trying to do something special, you can't allow yourself to have those moments where you let a team want it more than you want it. And you know, we would love to go undefeated, but that probably was not going to happen. Hopefully we can learn from this, regroup, and be better prepared as we move through the remainder of the year.
Leonard, do you think this, I mean, you never want to lose, but a lot of coaches say you learn more from losses than wins. What do you think your team could have learned from tonight? And at the end of the season, do you think this could be a valuable teaching tool for these guys?
Well, we hope that it is. I mean, obviously, I don't have a crystal ball as I look toward the future, but most of the time when we've lost a game, I think we've come back and we've responded in the appropriate manner. This was a team that seemed like anytime we gave them an open look, they knocked down a jump shot. And this was one of those nights when they shot exceptionally well. Then when we didn't contain the dribble nearly as well as we're capable of. And I think that's a bad combination when you got a team that's mentally, emotionally ready. I thought they were on point. And obviously, we have to do a better job of containing the dribble if we expect to have the type of year that I think we all want to have.
So what was it specific?
Go ahead, Antoine.
Okay, I was just going to ask, what exactly were they doing specifically to kind of give you guys problems?
They beat us off the dribble. We didn't do a very good job of containing the dribble. And then, you know, when you have people getting into your paint and they're not discouraged because of you don't have the rim protection, then they on their kickouts, I don't know if they missed an uncontested shot. They made some that we contested. They shot the ball well. They had a smaller lineup. They were more energized than we were. We had a problem containing the dribble. And I thought they shot the ball as well as anybody has shot the ball in this arena in a long, long time.
Leonard, how much did it hurt? I think on one play, Raekwon picks up his fourth foul, and Malik, I think, gets a cramp or does something and has to come out of the game. And I feel like that's kind of when they went on the run. How much did that hurt you guys to not have either one of them on the floor for a good long?
I would love to be able to point to that sequence as the reason why we lost. But, you know, in the first half, I didn't think we did a very good job of containing the dribble. And it was they just did a better job making their jumpers and attacking us off the dribble. And you know, in the past, as we tried to switch 1 through 5, people realized that maybe they want to take advantage of our post guys. So maybe we have to make another adjustment. Maybe we have to go back to maybe fighting over top of the screen and not putting our post guys out on an island like that. That might be an adjustment we have to make. We'll analyze it. We'll make the necessary adjustments, but sometimes it's not as much of what you didn't do. You got to give the other team credit for what they did do better than you. In the night, we just got beat by a team that executed their game plan better. They played to their strengths better than we played to our strengths. I mean,
and obviously, you knew the Mahan kid. Well, all three of those guys were dangerous. Is that just one of those things where a kid sees a shot go in, and you've seen it before where guys just start feeling it?
Well, there's no doubt that they're good perimeter shooters. I mean, Green is as good as a shooter as there is in the country. And they all were shooting the ball at a high clip. But that's what happens when you get yourself to that mental and emotional level where you just locked in. You want something to a point that you just locked in. We've had guys do that before, and we've done that at times ourselves. But our game was lost on the defensive end. I mean, we played well enough on. Now we didn't play as well. We were not. I didn't think we had a complete balance inside outside attack, but and I thought that we were very capable of attacking off the dribble as well as they were attacking us. I thought that they was a little bit more focused on it, and they did a much better job of doing that, and their lives are lost.
Coach, you mentioned some of them not feeling maybe deterred at the rim with just not as many block shots. Is that a product of guys rotating late, or is this just not a shot blocking team like it has been in the past?
Well, we were not a real good shot blocking team last year as well. We lost Fiondu, and that's just not one of the strengths of our team. Chris Kamaji, those guys were natural shot blockers. That's not one of our strengths. Our big guys have not matured to that level yet. And I'm sure that we could have rotated a little better, but give them credit. When we did rotate, they kicked out and knocked down threes. I mean, this is a team that, that really, really did an excellent job, much better than we did in this particular game.
Were you did you see something in practice coming in that maybe had you concerned, or was this a bit of a surprise?
It was not a surprise, fellas. We've won games by close margin. We've won. We haven't actually blown anybody out. I mean, these are strengths and weaknesses of our team. Whenever we grade, we realize we're not a real good rebounding team, and we haven't done a tremendous job of containing the dribble. But that doesn't mean that we can't go out and win. Tonight, we just got outplayed, and I don't think that is anything. I mean, I'm not in a panic mode. That's who we are right now. We still, I keep saying to you guys that we're a team that's still growing and developing. And now maybe you understand what I mean. We're not a team that's fine-tuned yet. We still are a team that has a lot of areas of our game where we need to improve. I've said that after every game, and I think that this team exploited some of the areas where we need to improve.
With the short turnaround, are you going to plan on working out tomorrow, or how does that go about?
Well, it would be foolish for us to go out and have a hard practice tomorrow. So what we'll do, we'll walk through some things. We'll be more mental than it will be anything else. You get caught sometime in tournaments where you don't have you have a short turnaround. And most of the time when you're a matured team who has developed fundamentally in all those areas that's necessary for you to win, you're able to make those adjustments. Most of the time when we've faltered, we've made our adjustments and bounced back. This is a new team, new personalities, guys accepting different roles, new guys trying to adjust to a new system. And we've been fortunate to win while we're still growing in development. Tonight we had a team that was on fire and was on point, executing with a lot of energy, and taught us a very valuable lesson. Hopefully we'll learn from this and be much more prepared as we move through the remainder of our season. Thank y'all very much.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Guys, give you a few minutes. We're going to bring MJ in. He's in the shower,
Okay.
and we'll be back here to you.